Today, you are in for a treat because this is the episode that I wish I had when I started building funnels. And for so many of my clients who didn't work with me before, who wish to have had this before they started creating their funnel. So, this is the perfect episode for you to listen to if you have a funnel already that is not converting, or you don't have a funnel yet and you want to make sure that when you build it, it's going to be a low maintenance, high converting funnel, which is exactly my specialty. So a funnel, it is a sales system. Okay, a sales system is not a sales strategy, it's a back-end experience for your clients to experience your work without you being there. So today we are going to especially talk about the three mistakes I see that absolutely need to be avoided if you want to build this low maintenance, high converting funnel I was talking about. And if you've ever wondered why your funnel isn't converting or how people are doing, this is it. Please listen to this. Hi, by the way, my name is Gwen, the funnel queen. I help coaches and experts build evergreen sales system that are going to send all the people that they have in their audience towards their backend so they can convert whether they seen their post on Instagram or not. We are moving people outside of social media to make ourselves. And so today we're going to talk about the three biggest mistakes to avoid when building your funnel, because most funnels they fail because not because they're bad idea, okay, but because they built the wrong way. So here's the thing everyone wants. Yeah, everyone wants to have a funnel that is going to be on the back end, making all their sales. But what I have realized, especially while I'm leading the 21-day free funnel challenge for 7 days already, as I'm recording this, I have just recorded day 8. If you are not in the 21-day free funnel challenge, the link is below. Go and get in because truly there is not another space like this that exists. And what I'm seeing is that so many people actually do not have a funnel. They think they have a funnel, but they don't. Not because my funnels are complex, not at all, but because they have been a bit confused with what is an email automation and a funnel. And a funnel is really a back-end experience. And that's what I teach inside the free 21-day funnel challenge. So the thing is that we all want this. We all want the sales to come from the back end, but people tend to rush the process of creating this funnel. They either rush it or they outsource it too early. And sometimes also make it so complicated, to be honest. So I'm going to go through one mistake at a time. And so you're going to see exactly how to fix what you have already created, or you're going to see exactly what mistake to avoid as you are starting to create your backend systems. So the mistake number one is to create a funnel and forget it. And this is probably the most common mistake. That's why I put it on number one, because a lot of people are going to build a funnel once and they're going to be like, okay, box checked. Finally, I have my funnel. And then they're going to move on. And then they wonder why their conversions are so low. And the thing is, like, a lot of the time, the funnel itself, the idea maybe behind the funnel is actually good, but it's just not refined. Even myself, and I have so many years of experience building funnels, helping people build their own funnels, that even myself, I do have people going through my funnels first, looking at the data and refining it. So, for example, when I built one of my funnel this like a few months ago, I had 60 people go through this funnel and I made zero conversion from it. And instead of being like, oh my God, this funnel is not working, I tweaked it. And then I had 100% conversion on the 20 next people that came in. I adjusted one thing only. And this is something that I teach also my client. It is not, I don't even want to say what is the one thing that I changed, because you will think this is the magic answer, but it depends on the data that you had. And this is also what I teach my clients. And this is, by the way, exactly the work we'll do inside the 5-week funnel mastermind that starts January 5th, where I will be with you for 5 weeks. And so instead of just like helping you build a funnel, I'm also going to teach you how to refine it depending on the data that we are getting. So this is really important, okay? Because a high converting funnel, they're not set and forget. They are refined over a few weeks, sometimes even like a few months, depending on like the number of people that you're going to get in, of course. And so we're going to adjust certain settings, certain parameters, certain copy aspect to nurture, optimize our funnel, nurture our people and optimize our funnel. So then this leads me to mistake number 2, and it is to outsource the whole funnel. This one makes me fucking crazy. Yeah. Not because it's bad to outsource. Okay. I love to outsource what needs to be outsourced. But the problem, if you don't understand how to build your own funnel and actually sit down, map it, create it, have the idea what experience are people going to get, is that, and what happens for my past clients is that they pay a team thousands and thousands and thousands to build their funnel. And then people give them their funnel. And then they're like, okay, well, oh, this upsell feels a little bit icky, or oh, is this the messaging I need to use? And oh, it doesn't feel like you. It's not like how you would be actually selling. And sometimes the funnel actually look like so fancy and complicated, they also don't even know how they're going to be able to update it. So the messaging in the funnel itself, the level of tech and complexity in it, like you can't even update a sentence without having to call support. Like how ridiculous is this? And so you should never feel like a stranger inside your own business. And this is why I think it is so important to actually master the things. And when I say master, actually, like, no, I don't want to say master. I want to say understand, because there are something we can't be amazing and great at everything, but we need to be able to understand what we are building. And this is why, like, we can use some templates even in funnels, but they need to be very strategic and it needs to be customized, of course, to your brand, to your energy, to your message. So when you build a funnel, you have to understand that outsourcing the entire baby it is not going to work. Yeah, and when I think about baby, like it's the same. Like if you have a baby and then you just don't learn what it needs, how it's growing, and you just have like someone else do it for you. That sounds weird, right? Maybe not the best metaphor and or analogy here, but you get what I mean. Like it is so important for you to be part of the process. And if you want people to have an experience that looks like working with you, then why not building this experience yourself? So it's like working with you. And the mistake number 3 is to overcomplicating everything. This mistake, by the way, number 3, each end of those mistakes, I went into depth, a lot more in depth into the 21-day free funnel challenge. And I actually just finished a 5-day series inside this 21-day funnel challenge on mistakes. So there are 2 other mistakes that I haven't shared here that you can find inside the 21-day funnel challenge. And so this one, like number 3 of like complicating everything, is also killing me because it's killing your conversion and it's also killing your momentum. It's killing your actions of actually doing something. Because let's say you map a funnel and you have like your 60 step or 25 steps or whatever, your 10 automation, all of your 6 upsells and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh my God, how am I going to put this? And so even if you have like the map, if it's too complex, and when I say too complex, I mean also too complex for you. Yeah, because depending on your level of tech, your level of what feels overwhelming or not, like you're going to like create something that is like a beast and you just like you can't even do anything with it. And like I was saying a little bit in the past mistake, you're going to have like a hard time upgrading it. Yeah. When you want to change the offers, when you want to change some sentences here and there, or just like one offer. And a funnel, like for me, I build funnels in modules. Like it's like a modular funnel where you don't have to update everything every time you want to change one piece of it, one offer, even. So we want a funnel that can really like connect all of our offers, sell all our offers, but not as like I'm trying to shove them down your throat, but more as like, oh, you were not interested in this. Like, well, I have this thing that is about this, this, and this, and engaging the level of interest of people inside the funnel with very specific behavior-based triggers. And so your funnel, like for you, should feel simple, it should feel intuitive, it should feel easy to manage. And you should be able to open it up and make a change and understand exactly like how your system is working. So what I want you to understand here is that the best funnels, they aren't necessarily the biggest. Okay. They are the smartest, and they are also the one that is going to be a true reflection of how you're working and how you like to communicate with people. So it really feels like a communication. If you already have a funnel, I want you to ask yourself, like, is my funnel actually simple and strategic, or is it like a beast and I'm actually scared to touch it? You don't need a perfect funnel, okay? You need a living funnel, like a funnel that is able to breathe, to adapt, to feel what is needed at this time. A funnel that is going to grow with you, with your offers, so you can refine your funnel and your backend and let it evolve with you, because you are obviously evolving. Your offers are obviously evolving. The women who have joined the 21-day free funnel challenge are seeing this right now. They're asking themselves the right questions. So if you're not there yet, like go in it. Like this is going to be for you such an eye opener of like truly what is a funnel? Truly, do you have a funnel? Because a lot of people who are actually inside realize they actually don't have a funnel and they thought they did. Like a funnel, it's not an email sequence. Okay. It is a backend experience that is a reflection of how someone is buying in your actual audience, your energy, your frequency, how you work together, how you express yourself. So I want you to know that there are so many ways to feel overwhelmed about setting up a funnel, and there is a very simple way of not being overwhelmed by it. And this starts by joining the 21-day free funnel challenge. And I can't even believe that this is free, by the way. Go in it, start to like dive into all those audios. Start asking yourself the right questions. If you want to go further than this and want to work with me directly on helping you set up the perfect funnel for your business, send me a DM on Instagram, because I have a few spaces where this is possible. Thank you so much for listening to today's training, the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid when building your funnel. If you like today's episode, make sure to subscribe, make sure to give a rating. And when you subscribe, this will help you to not miss any future training. So you can get more and more understanding on your backend and setting up your funnels. Have an amazing rest of your week, everyone. Bye bye.